Chile, if Kim Kardashian wanted the internet to be talking, she got exactly what she asked for. The whole world is buzzing right now, and it's not about her beauty line or some business deal. No, it's about her daughter, Northwest. Baby, Kim had her 12-year-old step out in a push-up corset, a ruffled miniskirt, and some bold steampunk boots. And let me tell you, folks online are not here for it. People are saying that outfit is way too grown for a child. Critics are all over social media asking, why is Kim styling her daughter like this at just 12 years old? The big question flying around is Kim Kardashian pimping out her own daughter for attention? Phew, that's a heavy accusation, but the way folks are talking, it's clear a lot of people feel like this was crossing a serious line. Now, it's not just random people on the internet who are upset. Even child development experts have stepped into the conversation. They're warning that putting North in such mature outfits could hurt her psychologically as she's growing up. They're saying this kind of exposure at such a young age can mess with how a kid sees themselves and the world around them. And honestly, that's got some people really worried about what this might mean for North down the road. And baby, don't even get me started on the internet's reaction. At first, Kim posted the video, and the comments section was blazing hot. People were leaving message after message, calling her out. But when the criticism got too loud, Kim went ahead and turned off her comments. That didn't stop the smoke, though. Nope, fans just took the conversation to other places like X and Chile. They dragged her over there too. Folks were saying things like, how could a mum be cool with her 12-year-old in a corset and push-up bra? And the shade just kept getting messier from there. Now, y'all, the internet did not stop there. Some fans started digging back into history, pulling out receipts from the past to prove that this ain't the first time Kim has dressed North in outfits that people thought were just not right for her age. They reminded everybody that even when North was just a year old, Kim already had her in matching clothes and outfits that turned heads. And Chile at the Paris Fashion Week, people still remember North showing up in that black lace see-through mesh dress. She was a toddler. People said that was way too much for a child who should have been playing with dolls, not walking around like a grown-up model. Then came 2018. North was only 5 years old, but Kim posted a picture of her in a tiny yellow bikini top. Baby, the internet went crazy. Parents were upset, saying that's not something a child should be wearing. And it didn't stop there. In 2022, at her Aunt Kourtney Kardashian's wedding in Italy, North was spotted again in a satin corset that made people shake their heads. Fans were saying, okay, this is a pattern. It's been going on for years and it's only getting worse. And Chile, don't forget her 12th birthday trip to Mexico. North was there with her cousins, and when those pictures hit the internet, fans couldn't believe how grown up she looked compared to her cousin, who's the same age. People said it was shocking, like Kim was rushing her daughter into adulthood, but the drama didn't stop with the fans. Oh no, they dragged Kanye West into this too. Yep, social media is full of people calling out Kanye, saying he needs to step up and protect his daughter. They're saying, where's Ye at? Why isn't he putting a stop to this? But Chile, here's where things get even messier. Folks are quick to remind everyone of how Kanye has his own wife, Bianca Censori, out here dressing in wild, barely there outfits. So now people are questioning, how can Kanye check Kim about North when he's parading Bianca around half naked in public? That's when the comparisons started rolling in. People brought up Bianca's most shocking looks, like the sheer raincoat she wore with nothing underneath in LA, or that time she stepped out in Paris wearing sheer stockings as pants. And let's not forget the outfit where she was literally covering herself with just a phone because otherwise her private parts would have been exposed. Baby, the internet never forgets, and they brought all those receipts right back up. So now fans are saying Kanye might not be the hero people are hoping for in this situation. If he's letting his wife walk around nearly naked, how's he supposed to suddenly turn around and play strict dad when it comes to North? It's giving messy on top of messy, and people are not letting him slide out of this conversation. And honey, just when we thought it couldn't get any wilder, Beyoncé's name got pulled into this drama. Yep, Queen Bey herself is being whispered about in the middle of the chaos. Word on the street is that Beyoncé is not here for what Kim is doing with North. Allegedly, she feels like Kim is basically pimping her daughter out for attention, and that North should be living like a kid, not walking around styled like a little celebrity on red carpets. Now you'll know, Beyoncé is a fiercely protective mama bear when it comes to Blue Ivy, so fans are saying if Queen Bey really feels this way, then that pressure on Kim could go through the roof. People are even pointing out that Beyoncé would never put Blue Ivy in the same situations. And Chile, that's exactly why these alleged comments are hitting so hard. But wait, here's where it gets messy. Some folks clapped back at Beyoncé too. They were quick to remind everybody that not long ago people were dragging her and Jay-Z for letting Blue Ivy wear a strapless gown with makeup. Fans were saying she looked way too grown for her age, like she was being styled as a teenager instead of a child. So now the internet is divided, with some saying Beyoncé should probably sit this one out. And of course, through all this noise, Kim still has her defenders. Some people are saying, look, North is growing up. She doesn't have the body of a little kid anymore, so of course she's going to want to dress differently. Others are saying critics are just being unfair and even sexist, because if this was a boy, nobody would care. One fan even wrote, North covers up most of the time. The one day she shows a little skin and you'll lose your minds. But here's the bigger question that no one can agree on. Is Kim really just letting her daughter express herself? Or is she setting North up to live in the same kind of controversial spotlight that made her own empire? And now, with Beyoncé's alleged disapproval looming and the internet tearing Kim apart, the heat is only getting hotter. Because baby, if Queen Bey actually speaks on this even once, the whole game could change. And let me just say, the internet is already watching her every move to see if she's gonna throw shade at Kim publicly. The question is, will she? Or will somebody else step into this firestorm first? Stay glued, like, share, and subscribe for more juicy celebrity news.